There are conversations that shape how we live. Conversations that help us navigate challenges of life. Conversations that bring out the best in us. This is where we gather to help each other find the way and unleash our potential. Welcome to the Benjamin Zulu Globe.
Psychologist, relationship coach, the one, the only
Benjamin Zulu.
Benjamin Zulu himself.
Hello viewers, welcome to Benjamin Zulu Global Show. I'm your host Sylvia Kirimi. Now I want to believe there is no better feeling than being sure of something, especially when matters of the heart are involved. And now today we want to ask ourselves, how do you know that they are the one? How sure can you be that they are the one? That's a conversation we are having today on the show with Benjamin Zulu. Welcome to the show. I believe it's going to be an amazing conversation, Zulu. And I want to read something before you go on this book, that is How to Recognize and Deal with Toxic Relationships. Just a statement. It says, you know they love you because you sense it and see it on them, and you know they're not cheating. And they talk to you consistently, but something is just missing. Take us there.
Yes. So you want to be sure, you're looking for signs of confirmation. And the first sign is that you're meeting this person at the culmination of a preparation for marriage. Mm-hmm. They are marrying on purpose, not impulse.
Yeah.
A lot of people start talking marriage and love because they fell in love with you. And because it is so flattering for people to fall in love with you, mm-hmm. you don't remember to ask them the background story.
Yes. How
they got here. It does not occur to you that people can't just marry you without a preparation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It doesn't register to you.
It doesn't.
That your love is not enough panacea to make an unprepared person ready. That if you board with a person who has not worked on their personality to shape themselves for the commitment of marriage and the long term mm-hmm. of commitment and loyalty and investment and growth, if it's not something they were building towards, it won't work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Society says love is enough.
Yes.
Love is all it takes. That's why you have children engaging mm-hmm. in love affairs.
Mm-hmm.
And say, we have been married for 8 years, but we have been together for 18 years. The idea of building themselves ready was indulgence, reverse.
Mm-hmm.
If the culture taught you what you need to be a whole, prepared, ready person, they would lose customers. If the culture told you to take your time and shape yourself for marriage by yourself, to whom will they sell pharmaceuticals for depression and stress and anxiety and crisis? To which? Who will the blogger announce?
Yeah.
Where will the toxic news? Where will the chaos? Who will they control mm-hmm. for a beast of burden?
Yeah.
Collapsing marriage is the best market for current culture.
Right.
They don't want to nurture healthy marriages.
Yes.
When people are happily in marriage and in families and well supported, that I came from a place where we did not have options because poverty constricts you, and I've been trying to expand our ground. Don't go back to the constrictions. Mm-hmm. Don't go back to depend on manufactured food. Yeah. That's how they poison your system. Don't go back to depend on manufactured news. Mm-hmm. That's how they poison your mind.
Yes.
Don't go back to depend on packaged education. That's how they make you just factory workers. Mm-hmm. I want you to feed from the soil. Feed from the Creator himself.
Yes.
Your mind, brainwash it with God. Let him tell you what he brought you here for.
Yeah.
If you just sit there, people will fix you into their own spot as a cog in a machine. And you'll be used as like a paid slave, paid for food and finished. Then you are intoxicated, your body gets sick, you are brainwashed that it is fear, just fear. I want my family to be closer to the soil, closer to nature, closer to Creator. I want to do the Rechabites kind of thing.
Yes.
If you just sit there waiting for people to prepare, for education to prepare you for marriage, for this, the culture to prepare you for healthy love, to tell you that you need time to shape yourself, you are mistaken. You don't even understand this life.
True.
You don't understand the matrix. You don't know how they function. Your job is to force space. I started with some prayers that were very outrageous. some things that you can't even tell your people
Yes.
because you look out of your mind. I came from a place where I had zero inheritance, literally zero. Apart from being taken to school using that inheritance, you educated the inheritance yet. Now you are carrying your land in your head. And still, I wanted to raise my children in a compound they can ride a bike. For me, that is basic need. Doesn't look like privilege.
Yeah.
I wanted my wife, when she's expecting her children, to have a car, not to be rained on. Not to bother Matatu when she's pregnant carrying a bag, and the vehicle moves before you see it, and then you're falling down and you're carrying a baby. For me, that scenario was traumatizing. I believed I could go far enough, quickly enough, that I'll marry when I'm still young, but I'll have already achieved a compound for my child to crawl. Is it a privilege for a child to crawl?
That's very basic.
But we take it for granted.
Yeah.
Nobody intended to preach that to me. I decided that I did not want to be fixed in tiny spaces, and then my child is playing in sewage or playing funny things, heavy metal contamination, crowds. There's no space to imagine. I saw somewhere them saying, if you want your children to grow, take away technology and take them to nature. Let them walk on leaves, play with butterflies, let them sense the rain, let them fall in the dirt, let them roll, let them explore the trees. Find a place that resembles nature for your children to see the world, see the open skies, imagine.
Yeah.
But the city is the opposite of that.
That's
It's
true.
just crowds, there's no skies, there's no lights, there's no stars,
Yes.
just artificial things and noise. I want my child to play, kick a ball, ride a bike. I want them to pluck a fruit and know that it's actually healthy to eat from the tree, not the shelf.
Yes.
Want them to dig a root, a cassava, whatever, yam, or whatever it is, to know that that's where we get food from. This is your friend, not the shelf.
Yeah.
Your soul and the soil are spelled almost the same as a suggestion. You come from the soil where you made. Feed from the soil, not the manufactured things. Only 10% of what you can't grow at home. You may not grow wheat, you may not process it like that, but if it's not what you're eating daily, there are things, all things, cereals, vegetables, fruits. Nobody will tell you that you need to evolve to a place where you can marry right, so that you can live right.
Yes.
They know if you marry wrong, you live wrong. And when you live wrong, you need support. A lot of medicine, a lot of counseling, a lot of support. You need comfort eating. You can't even cook well. You need fast food because you are conflicting. Don't comfort each other. So you buy comfort. Comfort eating, comfort alcohol, comfort clubs. Night clubs have customers because you are running away from home. If you are happy, you may not come for a night club. You may not party and you may drop till you need to conscious.
Yes, you need to be unhealthy for them to benefit.
This person you're marrying,
Yes.
are they conscious of the predatory nature of this world? Do they know that if me and you start conflicting, the world is happy? Now they have a story for the podcast.
Yeah.
When we are happy, there's no story for podcast.
There's no story.
Come tell us your side of the story. We can hear you guys are trending. There's no excitement for happy marriage. Don't marry a person who does not understand that.
Yeah.
Does the person know that if I marry you, I immediately promote you for predators? As I told you, nowadays, the black market wants married women and married men to have affairs.
Yeah.
It's more peaceful.
It's easier. It has something to hide and protect.
You know,
Yeah.
does he understand that by just us marrying, predators will come closer?
Yeah.
As I told you, bachelors, nobody is sure about them. When a man is not married, he is neither here nor there. Now they come close. Hello, good people, and how are you? Our long-awaited conference is here. It is titled Hearts and Wallets, Navigating Love While Building Wealth. It's on 8th November 2025 at Utali Hotel. You can grab your tickets at benjaminzuluglobal.com. And yes, it is both for married and single people. You can actually get discounted group packages by getting tickets for 2 of you, you and your partner, or you and your friend, 3 of your friends, 4 of your friends, like that. I tell you the truth, this is one of the best discussions you have ever had, to be about how to not lose both or lose either. Sometimes people get love, but they lose out on money. they get the wealth, they lose out on the love life. Can you have it all? Can you have both? This is a discussion we'll be having on 8th November 2025 at Tutali Hotel from 10 a.m. Mark the date and see you there. The moment you marry Sylvia and you confirm, tick, she functions. My friend. That's when somebody is asking, would you mind a trip to Dubai? You know, I'm the one issuing them in the company. And do you a favor. If you also do me a favor. And you've been imagining Dubai. Don't worry, it will be a full family trip. You know, so nowadays, it can be a full family trip sponsored by...
Yes. The sponsor.
The world has really gone haywire.
Yes.
The world has really gone south.
Yeah.
Don't marry a person who marries you because they're falling in love. Marry a person who tells you you've been preparing for family for the last so long. I could show you a heap of notebooks for self-development. Notes I had about how to be a sensible man, sensitive man. I could tell you definitive weaknesses I worked on. I could tell you growth I've grown. I did not need to explain it. When I sit there, you can see it. I listen to uncomfortable conversations without running.
Yeah.
Naturally, I would run. I would feel attacked.
Yes.
Now I know this is part of marriage. I don't feel attacked, I feel addressed.
Yes.
And I'm happy you're bringing it up. It means you still care about your marriage. When you stop bringing it up, I know the marriage is gone.
Yeah.
When you stop fighting, the marriage is dead.
Yes.
Now that you're fighting, you still care. This is hope. When my partner brings up what they're paining about, they're not throwing away our marriage, they're saving our marriage.
Yes, they care.
When they go quiet, that's when it's over.
Yes.
That flat curve on the screen on the computer, when it goes flat,
it's dead.
They disconnect everything and they say nature has taken its course.
Yeah.
Do you want nature to take course on your marriage? So when there is a little bit of heartbeat, there's hope.
Yeah.
So sometimes the heartbeat is not straight, but there's hope. So we may not be perfectly at peace, but there's hope.
Yeah.
To tell you, I knew I found a woman when I could hear reference to intentional journeys. Throughout campus, that girl was evolving herself. And imagining her family life, and imagining marriage, and imagining what she wants. Who she had mentors. We were doing same things in different worlds. I knew I had met a person whom I don't have to introduce basic concepts, like protecting the intelligence, the personal information of our family. That's not something you can teach a person on the job.
Yeah.
If they don't have it.
Yes, they don't have it.
They don't have it.
Yeah.
That sometimes you can be a person in society that you can't do what others are doing because of your standing in society.
Yes.
When you're a serious person in society, so many people are curious about you. They're curious. Curious. They just want to visit Sylvia this weekend, visit Sylvia. And Sylvia is wondering, I know I visit people. Why do they want to come so much?
Yeah.
I don't mind visitors, but why do they want my home?
Yes.
Where can we meet in Java and take coffee? Can he come? Can he come again? Can he come? And Sylvia says, what is it? Curious. Curious. They want to know what you're building, what your children are like, what your husband is wearing.
Yeah.
They want to know the sofa sets. They want to know the TV you're using.
Yeah.
Curious people. Curious. No problem in guests. But these are not guests. You're not friends. You just know this is curiosity.
Curiosity.
Out of jealousy. Out of competition. They keep a tab on your life. They follow your social media. They keep seeing things that you posted 2014. Previously, you were not a person of interest.
Yeah.
But when you started growing,
Yes.
the people you used to be with are the ones who are stalking you.
That's true.
And you have to explain to your husband, this is uncomfortable, but I've told you, being associated with me now is making you a target. Careful,
Yeah.
Careful.
Yes.
Some ladies come to hit on him, thinking he's so attractive. It's a lady in competition with Sylvia.
With me.
So if he does not understand simple concepts like that,
Yeah.
this won't work.
Yeah.
It won't work. Do you find a person who has been understanding human nature and the institution of marriage? Because where people study about marriage is the same place they study about money, it's the same place they study about religions, the same place they study about resources and politics and leadership. Those things usually is a human endeavor, all of it. And where you go to study, you usually find them together because they are make or break. How we raise children, how we distribute money, how we handle our extended families, how we handle friends, how we handle our time. So if a person comes to me and telling me the problem they're trying to discuss ups and downs of marriage is that the man is coming home at wee hours of dawn, drinking on the man, telling him that's not a challenge of marriage. That's a challenge of misplacement. Who are you trying to enroll as a husband there? Marrying based on love, not preparedness.
Yeah.
You loved the person.
Yes.
You did not check whether they were prepared to give up their selfish ways of life
Yeah.
to raise family. Telling me now, this lady is being so flirtatious with men. I find her online, I catch her, this, she denies, she apologizes. That's not a normal advantage of marriage. That's marrying the wrong person. Loyalty is not debatable. We don't debate faithfulness. We don't debate respect. Most of the chaos you are hearing about marriage because people are marrying unmarriageable humans. You met them, you did not check history of preparation because you also had none.
Yes.
Most people are not. My last relationship, another one ended. There's no my last journey of growth.
True. Those are not words you hear from people.
We don't even talk about my last conference is the mentorship. Do you know, I could tell you the schools. I had traversed this nation with a group of guys who were mentoring high schools. We were looking for a place we could go watch messages, read books, challenge each other, do things, overcome challenge, give each other raw feedback. Raw feedback about the amount of food you're eating. How you smell when you've not showered. How you are sweat. You're not using cologne. How you deal. What fight do you have a deodorant? Now you're visiting the barber shop too. You need to increase your visits. Your shoe is in crisis. What happened with your polish?
Raw reality.
In the morning, your breath is not quite fresh. You may be a customer of fresh.
Don't say hello before you pass by the sink.
I've had so many of those sittings.
Yeah.
I outgrew them. I could polish myself now. And we learned now then to communicate with grace. Nowadays, I don't need to be that savage.
Yeah.
That time, we needed savagery too, because people are eating mountains of food.
Yeah.
I told you, this is not healthy. We research, how much is food? Feast. Oh, okay. Now your stomach is too busy because... you know?
Yeah.
Do you know, I never had people being called upon that they're using tissue paper too little. How come you're using one roll for 2 weeks? What are you doing? Those are not things. And that somebody will be told, you women, what is in your handbags? Let us say, you have nothing except slippers. What happened to what? Where's your lip balm? Yeah. Now your lips look like crisis. Why do you look like a hustler? Your hair, when it is hot, it is smelly. What happened? You eat food, but your teeth, a lot of it is on your teeth. When do you keep it? What do you want to eat next from your mouth? What happened with
Yeah.
If you can't hear that, you're going to be the one to do it. Yes. If you cannot hear how they grew, you're going to be the one to grow them.
Yeah.
If you cannot hear how they have dealt with their own sensitivity to criticism, you're going to have to deal with that sensitivity to criticism.
Hello, good people. Have you heard about the conference that is coming on 8th of November 2025 at Tutali Hotel? We're talking about hearts and wallets. How do we navigate both? How do we have money without losing our hearts? And how do we have love without losing our money? We want to navigate this successfully. If you haven't booked your ticket, run to www.benjaminzuluglobal.com and book a ticket now. Oh, and this is for both the married and the single people. And you know, if you come as a couple, you get a discount. If you come as 3 or 4 people, you get an even better discount. What we mean is, the bigger the number, the better for you, and the bigger the discount. Have you experienced Zulu in person? His presentation will take you way out of this world. It is something that you don't want to miss. Please book your tickets today.
One big sign is when a person is saying, this woman got a child at 23, now I met her and she's 3 years, and there's no celibacy, nothing. You just continue. The way she got a child having sex outside marriage, you got in and you think it's not. My friend, you're just looking for catastrophe. In the open.
Yeah.
With your eyes open. Many of them don't understand that marriage is not natural. Marriage is not natural. Because it requires things that are not natural, like discipline, delayed gratification, self-control, saying no, having boundaries, being faithful, being loyal, being true. Those are not those are divine qualities. Those qualities are more godlike. In any case, God created marriage and is illustrating his plan for humankind with marriage. The groom will come for the bride, who is the church. They'll go for a honeymoon. They'll go for a party that is lasting a lot of years.
Yeah.
This is God's idea, and it carries his nature. But people are trying to do it in a fleshly way. We started life. We decided to start life.
Yeah.
We moved in. No, we don't like wedding. We just said we would just do, we will visit each other's family. What it takes to function in marriage is so demanding. You don't need a big ceremony. It does not have to be big, but there must be family and friends. That's the bare minimum.
Yes.
Witnesses. Because it's transitions. This is a transition like graduation. If you wouldn't do graduation ceremony in secret, people don't even do birthday parties in secret, which are smaller transitions.
Yeah.
Now they want to do a marriage transition
In secret.
They're just being emotional.
Yeah.
You're found when you're finding a person, catching them at the culmination of preparation for marriage. That is not an assurance that they're choosing you. You just say you are dealing with the right caliber of person. The second sign that you found the right person is when they are ready for commitment as soon as everything aligns.
Okay.
They're not saying I have to finish a master's first. My mom said I have to build a house. I have to refurbish my dad this. If they're not giving conditions before marriage, the moment people start giving conditions, move away.
Yeah.
Move away. They are not ready. Even if they like you, you like each other, but they're saying, I have to really educate my siblings first. I was thinking, if their mind was towards doing other things first, don't try to convince them. You need a person who says, as soon as I find what I need, I'm ready. That's a ready buyer.
Oh, okay.
That's the only customer even in the market you can sell to.
Yeah.
Not, I need to save up a little more. That's still a window shopper. So window shoppers are there in the dating market.
Yeah.
We usually don't chase them from our shop, but don't give them too much attention.
Yes.
Don't put expectations on them. They may come in future, they may find you, they may not. They may find the stock, they may not. Window shoppers are part of the market.
Yeah.
But they are not what feed you today. You are fed today by the prepared buyer.
Yeah.
Prepared buyers, even when they enter your shop and they are not disclosing directly, the keenness tells you they're serious.
They're buying.
How they ask precise questions comes from knowing what they want.
Yeah.
Do you have this thing? They mention the specifications and your answer can only be yes or no.
Yes.
That's a person. You tell them what is related to that. The close relative.
Yeah.
I have all that, but wait. Wait, okay. You don't even argue with that person because they know what they're looking for.
They know what they're looking for. Yeah.
They're saying if you align with price and precision, I am ready to buy.
Yeah.
The first condition, do you have the commodity? I have it. Then okay, how much? That's a little bit more than you expect. How much? Now we have agreed we have what? Now the next alignment is price.
Yeah.
We may have other things, after sales service, transportation. We may have other few things to align.
Yes.
But let me tell you, if you find a person who is ready to commit as soon as things align, you should give it your all. Talk to them more. Meet more. Talk more. This is a prepared person. That's the wisdom. That you don't hold back, you are acting hide and seek, it's like you're not sure. Give it your all so that even you can feel whether it's a flaw.
Okay. And that takes me to a question.
Yes.
I want to ask, when you want to do premarital counseling,
Yes.
I have chosen you.
Yes.
Now, when do I do this? Is it after we have agreed to see our parents or after we have seen them? When is it efficient?
The moment you decide you're going to get married, you should start premarital counseling. Because the premarital will also tell you how to hold the dialogue with the parents, how close to bring relatives, what ceremonies. The president. Family is very dangerous.
Okay.
Once you get them in, to get them out is very hard.
So it's when it's just the two of us.
Yes. Actually, there's something we call So there is premarital counseling and there is pre-engagement counseling. You should have a session before you engage. Before the engagement ring, before the courtship, so that you can agree on the definition of marriage. What does marriage mean to you?
Yes.
Some people have a lot of difficult minds, different power arrangement. And because you are all butterflies, there's nobody to align it. If people come for pre-engagement counseling to me, I simply want to know what an ideal family looks from each of them. They just describe, you see whether it's aligning.
Yeah.
Many times they're also settled. The other one talks, You mean?
You start discovering them then.
Because she may think that this man pays for everything, I pay for nothing. His money is our money, my money is my money.
Yeah.
So she's sending the money all over, sending mothers, and the money is unprovided. The guy may think being wife means stay home, I work in the city.
Yeah.
What does ideal family look like for you? Because it's a construct of your social environment. What you saw at home, what you believe in from your context, the teachers you follow, what you hear is what has formed your idea of marriage. That's where they are like pre-engagement. Before you're told, I'll marry you, do that. But even if you're not done pre-engagement, premarital start it as soon as you settle with me and you. So that you can spread it out. You can do it for a whole year. Let you do other things. You can do 3 months here, the other.
Yes.
Also, let me mention that churches have that program, but a lot of it is not psychological. Don't just do it one entity. It's not forbidden to do premarital counseling both in church and with a psychologist.
Yeah.
There's no offense.
Yes.
So many churches do as groups. All of you marrying in April, we are running you from classes from January to March.
When you've already made the decision to get married.
And that's not too personal. You know, it's a group.
Yes.
It's a group of class.
Yes.
That may not come to specifics.
Yeah.
So as you take it with your churches, take it with psychologists. Many couples don't want to invest, they look for free things. You'll pay more later.
Yes.
You'll pay more later in misalignment.
That's true.
You pay more later in words you say and they pain forever. Because I did not warn you about trigger words you must never say to a man. Even when you're angry.
Yeah.
Don't drop them because you can't pick them. Your anger will go, but the words will remain. What type of man are you? He will never forget that. I regret marrying. I wish I did not trust. Which are easy to say when you're angry.
Yes.
And then you come later on, you will regret.
Yeah.
But he will continue to regress even after you regret. You as a man, you tell the woman, why are you so fat? Thinking you're just mentioning a fact.
Yeah.
You as a man, you're telling the woman, so and so used to cook better. You think
Those are just words.
from that, you will never compliment her food, she'll never believe you again.
Yes.
It will take forever to regain that trust. You infer something towards body odor, something sensitive in an insensitive way, in an angry way.
Yeah.
You drop. What if you came for an expert who can tell you landmines to avoid?
Yeah.
No, but you're here for life. I don't know why we don't think marriage through. We are not that serious with it. This will last for life. You try to maintain the most conducive climate.
Yeah.
And that you don't give conditions. If you don't give birth to boys, I'll go get a boy out there. The moment people give conditions, don't get any child for them. They will, the moment it's conditional love, the conditions will never end.
Yeah.
The conditions will never end.
They'll never end.
And in any case, the women don't carry gender determination. It's coming from the man.
Yes.
The woman carries 2 X's. You are the one bringing the other things.
X, Y, and Y.
Just to say, if you hear, and my mother always comes first, I tell them trigger words. And because you've never been married before, you're just getting married the healthy way. If I give you a list of 20 things to just practice in your head, never to do. That saves you a whole lot of things.
Yeah. Wow. And you know, people think that preachers and pastors are counselors.
Because they advocate for marriage. You know, they advocate for marriage a lot. So you think they know everything.
Exactly. And you know, basing with the Bible and what God expects, definitely.
It's very good.
Yeah.
But we say a lot of times what you need is psychological, It's mental, it's emotional, it's historical, it's family oriented.
Yeah.
It's personality. It's psychological work. You're a psychological being. As much as you're spiritual, it's okay. Have spiritual process.
Yeah.
But also have psychological process. Yes. Hello, good people, and how are you? Our long-awaited conference is here. It is titled Hearts and Wallets, Navigating Love While Building Wealth. It's on 8th November 2025 at Utali Hotel. You can grab your tickets at benjaminzuluglobal.com. And yes, it is both for married and single people. You can actually get discounted group packages by getting tickets for 2 of you, you and your partner, or you and your friend, 3 of your friends, 4 of your friends, like that. I tell you the truth, this is one of the best discussions you have ever had, to be about how to not lose both or lose either. Sometimes people get love, but they lose out on money. They get the wealth, they lose out on the love life. Can you have it all? Can you have both? This is a discussion we'll be having on 8th November 2025 at Tutali Hotel from 10 a.m. Mark the date and see you there.
Oh my goodness, that was such a powerful conversation. I believe there's something everybody needs to hear. When it comes to marriage, you need to make right decisions, especially early on, because I see most couples going for counseling, I think some weeks, like 3 or 2 before the wedding.
You know,
they're running all over with everything.
like a patch-up.
Yes, the bills, paying this, and in the afternoon we have to see the pastor. Yes, that is what happens.
In the rush,
actually.
when
Yes.
it's already in the rush.
Exactly. To an extent, the pastor has to call you. Are you guys coming?
You know.
Yes, that is what people do out there. I wish we can normalize seeing counselors and therapists. Now, to get our books, you can go to www.benjaminzuluglobal.com. And actually, someone told me we need to make this line a bit better. I don't know why people keep asking, where do I get the books? Where do I get the books after this? Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, I don't know how, but what we're saying is you just go to the website, that is www.benjaminzuluglobal.com, and pick a book that you want, and it will be sent to you. See you next time.
There are conversations that shape how we live, conversations that help us navigate challenges of life, conversations that bring out the best in us. This is where we gather to help each other find the way and unleash our potential.